Hey everyone, it's me again. Today I got you a Copuim build that makes Yareli work. Yeah, we made a functional build for Yareli, but it's Copuim AF. So without further ado, let's see what we have today. Starting with her passive that allows her to get 200% critical chance to her weapon. Sorry, her secondary weapon. Yeah, not all weapons, since she is a Warframe that rides a key drive as an ability. Never mind. Technically, this is the only good thing about her. The only downside is that you need to move, but I don't actually see it as a downside, unless you're an Enorus main. Oh, sorry, Enorus is getting a rework, my bad. Her second ability is one of the most useless abilities I have ever seen in this game, but DE made a Copuim solution for it by giving it an augment that turns her K drive to a pet rather than a K drive. This pet will allow you to C-snare enemies, which is her first ability, without physically touching the first ability's augment, which is a good segue to take me to this ability. This ability CCs enemies by making them float and susceptible to more damage. By this I mean a damage debuff or damage vulnerability. In my case it's more than 300% due to my humongous ability strength. But this ability has so much animation problems. I guess DE wanted to make the animation shine in this Warframe. I don't know, they do them. Whatever. This ability has a casting speed issue, and the animation that allowed the bubble to move from you to the enemy is too freaking long. So if you want a debuff ability, this is a debuff ability. This is a freaking debuff ability. These are debuffs abilities. Regardless, let's focus on Yareli. Her third ability is the most trash abilities in the game, deals tickling damage. Well, yeah, it applies slash box, but 30 damage on 160 enemy? Seriously? This is more than 300% ability strength build, by the way. Regardless, we're subsuming this off anyway. Her last ability is supposed to be her ultimate, but it sucks. Seriously. Well, it allows you to group the enemies, but it has some problems. Again, with the animation issue, to stop the animation of the enemy dragging, you need to do another animation. So you need to cock your builds to make it work. And also it has line of sight issues. Again, this Warframe is pain to build, honestly, since she has a lot of problems. Even with catalyzing shields, she can't survive due to her humongous shield pool. She has 111 shields with catalyzing shields. This is a lot. So I took some time to make the build, and I technically made it functional. But it needs a high KPM weapon to function in survival missions. Yeah, it's pain. But hey, it's functional. I'm coping so hard this video. Okay, let's see how I have built my Yareli. In my helmet I have Nourish to give me the viral elemental damage bonus on my weapons and the energy multiplier. And I have 3 yellows, and I have 2 yellow shards for casting speed to replace my natural talents, and 3 Tau Forged blues for energy maximum. Technically it's 1 normal and 2 Tau Forged because I wasted so much pile. Let's take a look at her builds. You will notice that I have an empty slot. It's for the augment when it releases, but ignore that this one exists. In the aura I got brief respite for energy shield conversion. This will pair really well with my Ogre set that I'm about to show in a few minutes. Catalyzing shields to reduce my shield pool to 111, which is still a lot, and set my shield gauge duration at 1.33 seconds. Equilibrium for energy to health conversion and vice versa. Whenever I pick health orbs or energy orbs, I get more sustained. Ogre reach and stretch for range. Humble intensify and transient fortitude paired with molt augmented to give me 259% ability strength to increase my viral elemental damage bonus that comes from Nourish and the energy multiplier from Nourish again, and to increase my debuff on my first ability. Rolling guard for the 3 seconds of availability and stealth cleanse arcane velocity to give me fire rate on my secondary weapons, since I'm going to be using a lot of pistols. Let's take a look at my companion, since it will play a big role in my survivability. Here I have the burst laser prime. This weapon is a secondary weapon for sentinels. This will allow me to add the ogre mods, which happen to be ogre pack and ogre seeker. This is all you need here. And the worm build is the same, but if you notice, I don't have tenacious bond since I can't reach 50% critical chance on my burst laser. Regardless, it is the build and take it as it is. My primary, I just have Boomba since some of my secondary weapons can't kill the acolyte. And this is the build I am using. In case of the main damage source, I used multiple weapons, and you literally can use whatever secondary you want, but I brought you those for the better kills per minute. Here I have the Octicore with the crit damage, crit chance, and the Prime Faction mod, Cascadia Flare for base damage, Prime Heated Charge to give me the heat status effect and heat damage, corrosive mods, and Galvanized Shot for status chance and the stacking condition overload, and Multi-Shot with Galvanized Diffusion. Also, I went with some weapons like the Kuva Nuker, and this is the build I'm using. It's technically the same, but if you manage to add more Forma, instead of Scorch, add Embedded Catalyzer. The Cyclone will perform the same as the Nuker with the same build. The Piranha Prime is a really good one, and this is the build I'm using. Just make sure to have Seeker for punch through, since it's a raw damage weapon. You won't proc any status effects. You can use your Lex Incarnon, Catabolist, I don't know, get yourself a kit gun like the Rattle Guts that I have made from Rattle Guts, Chamber, Splat Loader, and Haymaker Grip. It's up to you. This is my Rattle Guts build. Also, a very fun weapon is the Prisma Angstrom, but prepare yourself since this weapon has a nice kick. Yeah, it's a bit pain in the recoil. That's it from me. I hope you enjoyed the video or learned something new. Please consider subscribing, it's free, you can always change your mind. Also, drop a like, it's very appreciated. Links in the description. Stay tuned and see you all next time in the next video. Bye bye!